My name is Jason Morris. I'm the Utilities Director for the City of Valdosta. Going on 31 years as the mayor referred to. Started at the water plant in April 10th, 1995. Just worked myself up, operator, lab. Then I came here as an assistant superintendent, then I was a superintendent, and then I had the privilege to be the assistant director, and then now over a year as the utilities director. So thank you for being here tonight. Before we get into the details, I want to be clear about my agenda here tonight. First, I want to be transparent with each and every one of you. We have made progress, but we know there's still a lot of work left to do. Second, I want to make sure that you feel that you are heard here tonight. Your concerns are valid and they matter. And third, use tonight as a step toward ongoing communication, collaboration, and cooperation. I may not have the answer this evening for everything, and some answers I do have may not be exactly what you want to hear. But by the end of tonight, I want you to have a clear understanding of the work we've done and the work that's planned and the confidence in our commitment to keep improving. We all share the same priorities: a healthy river, safe water, and a stronger community. I'll be walking you through an overview of sewer infrastructure projects, both past and upcoming, focusing on work from 2018 to the present and what's ahead in our capital improvement schedule. But before we get into that, I would like to briefly highlight some key projects that were completed between 2009 and 2017. These early efforts were foundational. They addressed critical needs in the system and helped set the stage for the investments we've been making over the past several years. Understanding that early work gives important context for the progress we've made and the challenges we're continuing to address. From there, we'll take a closer look at major projects we've completed since 2018, what was done, why it was needed, and what outcomes we've seen. I'll then walk you through our current and upcoming capital sewer improvements, including projected timelines, as the mayor mentioned, funding considerations, and how these projects fit into our long-term infrastructure planning. I aim to keep things clear tonight, but please feel free to jot down questions. We'll have time for discussion at the end of my presentation. With that being said, as the mayor mentioned, 2009 to 2017, we had a lot of manhole rehabs that the lining, and we all know what gases do to concrete pipe, manholes, and they eat it up. So we had a lot of that going on. We had a lot of Big Country Club lift station was upgraded. Tucker Road lift station was part of that 2009 to 2017 project. But if I can go back to two of the projects that the mayor already mentioned, that was a big part of the money, and I'll give you that total in just a minute. One of them was in 2011, our Mud Creek wastewater treatment plant. It was upgraded from a 3.2 million gallons to a 5.7. The permit changed from EPD. As the mayor noted, as because all the infrastructure, all the industrial, most of the industrial comes through Mud Creek plant. Some of that we didn't have, we only had an east train. We did not have a west train. The east train, there was some stuff that we did modify, and then the other part of that, the west train, then we basically took that, the clarifiers were added, we just did some modification. But all that was due to the permit changing from a 3.2 to a 5.7. It was a lot of money. The other part, as the mayor said, in 2009 and 2011, the Withlacoochee plant flooded, went underwater. It was in the bottom. The headwork was in the bottom. Every time it rained, with inches of rain, it would compact the whole plant, and the whole plant got flooded, or half of the plant got flooded. That was in 2009, 2011. 2014, 2016, the Withlacoochee plant was then moved, the headworks were moved out of the flood zone to top of the hill to get it out of that area. Part of that in 2021, we had the second EQ basin. EQ is an equalization basin. So we had the main EQ, but we put a secondary EQ because, as the mayor said, and for me to be transparent with you or not, we have a lot of inflow and infiltration, a lot of I&I. That's our problem. And you'll see tonight that we are progressing where we came from, where we are, and where we're going to go to is where we're headed. And you'll see that tonight. But I&I is our issue, and that's why that second EQ basin was done in 2021, is to help with that. I will say this before I get into the actual presentation. I can't promise after this presentation there will never be another spill. I can't promise you that we'll always get it right. But I can promise that we're taking action. We're not just talking. And then you're here tonight, you've been here before, and you've heard the same old, but I'm telling you, we have projects in place. We have a great leadership. The mayor, the council, Richard, city manager, Catherine, assistant city manager, my staff, our engineering, police, fire, we're all in it together. And I can sit here and say, well, he's just talking the same thing. I'm not talking, you're going to see the action. I've worked in this system since I was 19 years old. My commitment has always been to deliver clean, safe water, and a healthier river in this community. I started working at the water plant, as I said before, when I was 19, right out of high school. I didn't know what I was going to do. I had plans to do something else. When my friend said, hey, there's a job opening, it was a labor position. I applied and got it. I was due boy, go get this wrench, go do that, go weed eat, go cut. My entire career has been dedicated to providing clean, safe water for this community. Ladies and gentlemen, it's not just a job for me. I take it personal because I care that much. And I will continue working every day. And my staff, I can't do it without them. It's not about me, it's about us. It's about the community, it's about the city together as a whole to accomplish what we need to accomplish. But I will continue to work every day to make our system stronger, our water cleaner, and our river healthier. That's my goal. That's my job. That's our job. And that's what I want to present to you tonight. So no further ado, we're going to go ahead and go into the presentation. As I said before, this is from projects from 2018 to 2025. As I finish with this, there's a slide that shows what current projects we're working on now. As the mayor mentioned, the $69 million barn. We all know it takes money to get these things accomplished. It takes time, it takes surveying process, it takes engineering process to get all this done. It can't happen overnight. We have over 420 miles of sewer lanes. We have over 6,000 manholes that have to be repaired because at a period of time they're going to deteriorate. But it takes time, it takes money, but we are working towards the goal of getting this fixed. Just to give you an overview of some of the things I just said before, a review of our past